Well, this is the first morning of being certified or licensed for my motorcycle. I took the exam yesterday after taking a 3-day class, and yeah, I passed. So that's cool. I get my certificate mailed to me, and it should arrive on Wednesday. And then I can go to the BMV and actually get my license, or at least request it. Okay, so I just put on the front brakes because I've been used to riding a motorcycle for the past 3 days, and that is the clutch. And on the X-Max, it is the front brake. So I'm going to have to get used to that. I've got music being piped into my ears, which is cool. I've got a GoPro attached to the motorcycle facing me. We'll see how that works out. And then I've got the Ace facing forward as my POV view. So we're just riding here through Vermilion, heading over to Amherst this morning for the BMV to get my license. I hope they offer veteran license for motorcycles, license plates rather, for motorcycles. I'm not sure. If that's the case, I'll have to order one. If they don't offer veterans plates, well, then I'll just pick up a regular license plate. And I'm thinking now, I hope it fits in the trunk here, because, well, I'm just gonna have to hope it fits in there. Or maybe I'll have to stuff it in my jacket or something. I don't know. I was happy to see that my headphone setup in the helmet was still charged this morning, so I turned it on and it connected to the phone, and that's how I have tunes playing here this morning. I do like the technology in the X-Max here. It's really cool. this is crazy. I have to remember I don't have to downshift. I'm so used to downshifting for the last 3 days. Now when I get to Amherst, it's going to be a process because I'll have to take the camera or the GoPro off, shut it down, put it away, stop the recordings on both cameras. So we'll call this morning ride to the Amherst BMV. It is actually a beautiful morning. It's 11 minutes after 9 on a Sunday morning. I took the day off. I was hoping that yesterday, after my final motorcycle class and exam, they would give me a voucher and I could just go take care of everything at the BMV this morning, but that's not the case. So I have to wait for that certificate to come in the mail, which is going to be on Wednesday. So I'll be making 2 trips out there this week, but that's okay. The GoPro doesn't seem to be interfering at all with my vision. I'm actually really excited to see this, to switch back and forth between the different points of view. Not quite sure how I'm gonna do that yet in the software, but I mean, it can't be rocket science. Geez, people do it all the time. But I would like everything to sync up though. Do some crossfades from the POV to the shot back at me and back. That would be cool. But it's cool to have the music playing in the background. Just it breaks up the monotony a little bit. The red beeping light on the GoPro in the front is a nice indication that it is filming. As far as the Ace Pro, I can just look down at my GPS mount or my GPS remote and make sure that everything's working correctly there. The bad thing about the preview remote is that with these gloves I have now, these writing gloves, I'm not going to be able to stop the recording. So I'll have to stop the bike. I can stop the recording on my GoPro because it's just made for that. There's no touch interface. And then take my gloves off and stop the recording on the Ace. So, series of steps that has to be done in order, but And any way you slice it, this is a nice morning for a ride. So even if I don't get the logistics of the video all worked out, it's a test run. So I'll figure things out as I go along and get my process honed, my kind of internal checklist as far as things to get ready and in what order, and making sure all the connections are set and all that jazz. I forgot to clean the windshield on the motorcycle here, so we're going to be staring at a dirty windshield this morning, which I don't know why I didn't clean it the last time I drove. That's my usual process. But as I recall, the last drive I had, I was having issues with the GPS preview remote for the Ace, and it was giving me fits, and I couldn't figure it out, so I was a little out of sorts. Turned out what I had to do is completely reset the camera and the GPS remote and then repair the two. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just that I hadn't used it for a while or what, but that was the case nonetheless, that it wouldn't connect, so I had to repair everything and then I was good to go. I'll bet you the BMV is very busy today. bunch of geese in front of me. Get up on out of here. Good Lord. And these things can be really nasty too. Jeez. Okay, so let's see. I don't know what that beeping is.